What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another Sister Wives video, and this one right here is all about Christine addressing exactly the future of her relationship with Janelle, Meri, and Robyn, since she's obviously now moved away from the family self in particular. But of course, before we get into it, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, that is a member of Patreon, and that is a subscriber as we continue to grow. Now, with that being said, well, let's get into it.
Well, they came in asking at a great price. Everything was great. So I need to finish clearing everything out. It's exciting. Robyn drove by yesterday and the kids rolled down the windows and, waved and yelled and stuff. It was really cute. And I'm optimistic that everything will be fine, but I don't know. Things are really broken, more broken than ever right now. And Janelle and I are fine. That's a relationship that I really want to keep really, really solid and really, really strong. Every time I've come into town, I've seen her. We'll do coffee together in the morning and hang out for a little bit. And it's just easier. It's taken off the label of sister wife, and we're just friends. But we're closer than friends because we've raised kids together. I don't know if Janelle and I can be sister wives if we're not married to the same guy, I don't know. Honestly, of all my sister wives, like the real sister wives, the ones who are all married to Kody, Christine was always kind of the heart of that relationship for me. I've struggled with Meri and we've worked for a lot of years to try to figure ourselves out. And Robyn, there's a lot of problems. But Christine truly is, in my head, the definition of a sister wife. You share a big portion of your life with, you have history with, you have all these things, your support network for each other. So yeah, I think we're still sister wives.
Are you interested in some sort of trying to work stuff out, maybe from the past how many years?
I think for right now, I need space. Okay, right now. I haven't spoken with Robyn or Meri since we talked all together, and I think that my relationship with them is just gonna stay like this, where when we see each other, we'll be amiable and we'll be kind, but we won't seek each other out. I mean, things could change years later. I don't think that there's a lot of trust between all three of us at all.
Well, that's it right there. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, there's been years of, I don't want to use the word damage, but the three wives, no, the four wives, so yes, they had a relationship for, if you're looking at the first three lives, obviously they had a relationship for much longer than they did with Robyn, but obviously Robyn come into the mix for the past 13 years, maybe, I think to be 12 or 13 years now anyway. There's been a lot of things that have happened, a lot of things that have definitely made things a whole lot worse, because bear in mind, before Christine came into the picture anyway, Janelle and Meri was never really, buddy, never really on the same page. Obviously, Christine coming in was supposed to help that, but it didn't, because obviously it then ended up with Janelle and Christine coming close, and Meri was still on the side, which therefore then brought an introduction of Robyn, which therefore then made this dynamic of making it comfortable for Meri, because Meri now had a sister wife that she can actually, she can actually be friends with, confide in, and actually feel like she's a sister wife, and obviously that was Robyn. But of course, this create that division between Robyn and Meri on one side, and then obviously Janelle and Christine on the other side. And when you're having that, you then got to think you're putting Kody into the mix. He's then got to find a way to make every single one of these wives happy, but also hoping that they can all be cordial. Obviously, we know that Kody failed in the, he definitely failed in terms of making them all happy. Meri is just someone that's decided just to basically just sell her soul, to be honest with you. Janelle pretty much in the same foot, they both just stick around. And obviously, now we're in a position where Christine has finally walked away. And, I think at the end of the day, this was always coming. It was always coming to the fact of once Christine decided to bounce, it was never really going to be a case of her wanting to stay in contact or wanting to be friends with Robyn moving forward, because obviously Robyn, is someone that she was just never a fan of from pretty much the get-go, wasn't it, really and truly? Now, of course, throughout the years, Robyn has obviously done her own madness to definitely push Christine more and more away to not want to be bestie, shall I say. But like I said before, in season 1, season 2, Robyn obviously did try with Christine, but Christine was just very hard to nudge. But obviously, now we're looking at it, at the end of the day, so much more has obviously happened. So therefore, really and truly, am I surprised that am I surprised that Christine doesn't want to have this relationship with Robyn? No. Am I surprised that Christine doesn't necessarily want to have this relationship with Meri? No. But are we happy that at least she's going to keep her relationship with Janelle positive and good, and and support? Absolutely, because Janelle's gonna need someone in her corner, But the thing is, though, I am still surprised that Janelle's still here. I feel like it's pending for Janelle to leave at some point. Surely that's gonna happen. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Because I understand Janelle also has a loyalty, due to just, I guess, her mum also having the same loyalty and whatnot to Kody's father, all that kind of stuff. But there's so many, obviously there's so many other reasons behind Janelle sticking around and obviously not wanting to leave. But here's the thing, though, in this episode in particular, Janelle does previously, if you haven't seen the video already that I already made anyway, she does previously hint to the fact that she's not fully convinced that she's always going to be friends or close to Christine. It's just more of a hope that it happens. And I think that's because Janelle understands that there is this possibility that the longer that she stays in contact with Christine or stays happy with Christine, whatever, it will start to create more of a wedge between her own relationship with Kody as well as her own relationship with the other sister wives. And I think despite the fact that, you know, her and Meri still can't get along and they've still got issues, I guess sometimes you don't wanna add more salt to the wound. I don't know. It's a very sticky situation. It's a very interesting situation. But I think at the end of the day, Christine has made a choice for herself, and I think Janelle now needs to make a choice for herself too. Whatever that choice may be, I couldn't tell you. But you know, at the end of the day, there's no reason why Christine would not want to continue being, you know, friends and being close with Janelle. But if Janelle has to then turn her back at some point for whatever reason, I guess it is what it is. But either way, though, it is so sad to see that these 4 women who in season 2 had a whole season of them pretty much preaching the benefits of being sister wives. They had a whole season of them standing up for each other. You know, obviously the government coming, not the government, but with the local authorities coming after them for the polygamous lifestyle, and you know, for them to do all the interviews they did before, to see all come to where it's at now, it just sucks, isn't it? But at the same time, though, a lot of it was an act because there was problems in their relationships and in their family before the show started. And to be honest with you, they all just decided just to portray this lifestyle of joy and happiness, which they wasn't really living to that full capacity. They were living it to a certain degree, but not to the degree that there was displayed. And I guess in the end, I think it's a good thing that they've been able to actually display how they all really feel and how hard it really is. And to display that, you know what, you can actually leave as well, which obviously is a new education for other people who don't know about their faith and their lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. To say that, hold on a minute, I can go as well, because there's a lot of people who are not going to be aware of some of the things that we're experiencing now or have been experiencing, obviously within this faith and this religion and this culture, and you know, so and I'm one of those people. So yeah, but hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Best of luck to Christine. Best of luck to Janelle. And when it comes to Robyn and Kody and Meri, I guess you guys can just keep doing what the hell you're doing, you know what I mean? But either way, though, you guys let me know exactly what you're thinking down below, and we'll most certainly talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace.